All right, what's up, everybody? How you doing on Facebook? How you doing on LinkedIn? How you doing on Instagram? It is that day. It is Tuesday. It is 20-minute showdown day. Go ahead, pop on here. Tell me where you're hitting us up from, where you're logging in. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and hit replay. Gives us a minute here to grab our guests. Who'll be joining us in just a second. It is 20-minute showdown episode 12. Episode 12. Episode 12. 20-minute showdown. I got a great entrepreneur, highly intelligent. Looking forward to sharing his story with you here in just a second. So what's up, Facebook? What's up, Instagram? What's up, LinkedIn? All the peoples and all the places. Go ahead and let us know. From Miami, what's up, Miami? What's up, Ontario, Canada? What's up, Portugal in the house, Missouri? Glad to have you guys. Oh, here we go. We got a request. Look at this man's quick. He knows his way around the live. Hang on a second. We're going live. This is the fastest ever. In the history of all of our 20-minute showdowns, this is the fastest man to ever figure out how to get on the live. So that tells us he is high tech, high check. So he'll be joining us here in just a second. There he is. What's up, Wender? How are you, man? We're good. We got some people from BC. Hit on your computer, hit mute. On your computer, hit mute. We got feedback there. Okay, check. Okay, so you don't. I hear an echo. Do you hear an echo? Instagram, let me know if you hear an echo. Maybe I didn't mute out. Check. IG, do you guys hear an echo out there? All right. Well, nobody's sounding off. I'll just fight through the echo if it's just me. We roll. All right. So, yeah. Okay, they do hear an echo. So we got to figure out where the echo's coming from. It's your AirPods are plugged into the computer or the phone. Okay, that's good. We need that. And then your volume is all the way down to your computer. Let's turn those all the way down. Check. There we go. All right, we good. All right, we're in business, guys. Sorry for the little tech issue there. We are happy to have you. We are episode 12, 20-minute showdown each week, 3 questions back and forth. I bring on a guest. We go live on Facebook. We go live on Instagram. We go live on LinkedIn. And we've got a fantastic guest with us today. I'm not going to steal his thunder and let him share just his quick story. He's going to share his story. I'll share mine. Then we're going to do questions back and forth. So, Brother Wender, hit us with the 90-second version of your story, and then I'm gonna hit you with those tough questions. Yes, we are. Tell us a little bit about your entrepreneurial journey. Obviously, I know what you do, but I know you got several projects. Your number one project is actually pretty impressive from an education perspective. Tell everyone about that. Out of the nowhere. So oops, sorry to interrupt you. So tax accounting background, real estate investing background, and also investments in other passive businesses as an entrepreneur, one being recycling business. That's a threefer. Really quick. It looks like they can't hear you on LinkedIn. So here's what my guess is. We want to mute your speaker, not your microphone on your computer. So I think you muted your microphone. Okay, so let's unmute your microphone. Let's see what happens there. But let's keep your speaker all the way turned down, but your microphone turned on. Check, check. We'll find out if they can hear you. All right.
Hold on. You hear me better?
I can hear you, so we'll find out on the comments here as they go. So, guys, how's that for a 33-year-old that is a tax accountant? How many past clients have you had in your career? I know the number. I want them to hear this number. How many total clients have
Total clients right now, we 19,000 clients. Last time we spoke, when we had dinner, the last time we spoke, from now, it's 19,000. So I grew 5,000 more.
19,000 clients he serviced. He helps them with accounting. He helps them with credit repair. He also has a recycling business. He also has real estate investments. So I want you guys to give you some context. This is a 33-year-old, and he's also a dad. You're a dad.
I'm a dad, yes. I have a beautiful daughter, man.
Yes, you do.
I think she's going to be taller than us, Nick, because she's already catching my heights right now.
Well, what do you mean us? You're not the same height as me, bro.
Come on, Nick. Nick, come on.
She's going to be taller than you. That ain't me.
She's going for 6. She's about to be 6. You know, she's a ballet dancer. Okay. So you know how that goes.
Beautiful girl. Okay, so guys, I want to get you Wender's backstory. Let me go ahead and give you my quick backstory. I'm from Michigan originally, very blue-collar, middle-class upbringing. All 4 grandparents worked at the factory. Dad worked there. Uncles worked there. Brothers worked there. I don't want to work there. I want to be rich one day, but I can't sing, can't dance, can't act, can't rhyme. Not going to do anything illegal. So what I do, I played sports, and that was my ticket out. Found entrepreneurship, became a millionaire at 25. Bought a company that was going out of business at 26. Created a company called Visalis. We went 19 countries, 3.5 million customers, $2 billion in sales. I created 75 millionaires on the way, and it was a rocket ship. Some of you might remember the Body by Vi 90-day challenge. I currently have a sales accelerator where I bring together top sales professionals and accelerate in different industries, one of them being solar. So that is my quick backstory, and we got some good questions today for Wender. This guy's got an awesome story. So I'm going to go right to some truth of just what's going on in America here. There seems to be a lot of people bitching and complaining and whining. Just this attitude of what next can be given to me, the entitlement attitude. So you came here from Haiti at 17 years old. You now have an accounting business with 19,000 clients and other businesses. How bad do these Americans have it here? How hard is it? How difficult is this life, this hard-ass life they live here in America? Being someone that came here from a third world country at 17, what's the contrast here, man? Hit these people straight.
Nick, Haitians are built different. There's just one thing that I learned that we've built different. Not just Haitians, actually. I think anyone who, here's how I can describe this. Anyone who came from a different country, they moved to the newest country with a purpose. A lot of young people who's born and raised in the US, they could have done more. They could have been more. A lot of people who woke up, they have food on the table, they have mom and dad that's able to help them. You're only gonna find 10% who's willing to go extra miles. But the ones that it's okay for him to just drink water and have like a piece of bread all day, and it's not a problem because his mindset already set. He already know exactly what he's trying to do. He already have a dreams. The goal was to get to the biggest level so you can explore your heart. So a lot of people who move from a different country, move to America, they move with a bigger purpose, and it's beyond fear, Nick. We talking about a lot. I know guys who's a multimillionaire right now, and their story being homeless in this country, it's not a problem. It's okay. They're not losing focus. I went homeless when I was 22, 23. Reason why, that's why I got involved in real estate. I took my first $15,000. I give it to my mom so she can invest it in a house.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, right? But hear me out. My stepdad, he stopped paying the rent and used the money towards something else. Then we got evicted from the property. And I was pissed because I only had $276 in my bank account. And from now on, that's all I need. That drive, my purpose started that day. And I'm like, you know what? This is not enough. Making $60,000 is not enough. I'm like, no, making 600 grand is not enough. I'm like, damn. And, it's getting confused now because I'm dreaming, visualizing, talking to myself. I'm in the dirty couch, Nick. I'm at the dirty couch at my cousin's house, project apartment, and I'm thinking about $600,000. I only have 10 shorts. I only have t-shirts. I just lost what I had.
Right.
And it's just that drive when you're not from there. You got here now.
So I'm going to say it's back to, you said, people who immigrate here, they come to America with a purpose.
With a purpose.
And I'm going to say that back another way to, the people that I was born and raised with. It seems that a lot of folks born in America lack purpose.
Purpose, yes.
They lack purpose. They come here they're born into entitlements because they got food and they got clothes, they got everything. And then they create all these excuses as to why they can't make it and they can't win. So we're going to do a little scale real quick. Scale of 1 to 10. How rough, how hard, how bad was it in Haiti as a teenager? And scale 1 to 10, how easy is it in America? 1 to 10 Haiti, 1 to 10 America. 1 is hard, 10 is easy. Give me a scale here.
So on scales 1 to 10. So if you refer 10 is hard to Haiti.
No, 1 is hard, 10 is easy.
Well, then I go for 0. I go 0. And I'm going to tell you why, Nick. I'm going to tell you why. Here's why I said 0. The craziest thing you can have in these type of country, you might have money. Your mom have money. Nick, you can even leave your house. You can even get out the house. You can even go and have a drink across the streets. That's the craziest thing. You might have money, but it's like you in prison. You can't move. People know your parents. they have good money. So they're going after you now because you're the guy with money. We got 20 people around you that don't have money. So if you're the only one, they're going to go after you. So now you got to learn how to move statistics. And it's one of the hardest things to do.
So how easy is it then? And conversely, scale of 1 to 10, 1 being hard, 10 being easy, being successful, making money, finding opportunity in America.
600.
600. Right? So it's a 0. It was a
600.
0 of ease, a 0 in Haiti. It's a 600 in America.
600.
And, you open it up with just the best statement, which is people come here to America with a purpose. And, first for you was $600, then it was 6,000, then 60,000, then 600,000. Now I know it's 60 million for you because you want that jet. We talked about that.
I want my jet. I want my G700. I want that jet. That's what I want. Every day I'm dreaming about the jet, Nick. Every day. Every day.
I know you are, man. All right, I'm ready for my first question. You hit me.
Now, how long have we been knowing each other now, Nick?
5 to 6 years.
The last time I checked, you didn't have gray hair, but let's go on. let's go on. Let's go on. Nick, what's inspired you most and why you never give up?
Phone call came in on top. All right, Wender, I apologize. A phone call came in on top. I forgot to say the question again. I had gray hair. Thanks for that. I logged off. Actually, I ended the broadcast because you said I had no gray hair. Don't worry, your gray hair is coming, homie. Wait until that daughter of yours is a teenager. You can be all gray. Just wait. Okay. All right. I apologize. Hit me with the question. I missed it. Purpose. You actually talked about it. I'm putting the screen up because these are 2 pictures of purpose right here. This one right here is Ikigai, right? And this one right here is my personal purpose, right? So my personal purpose and then Ikigai. And then, can you pull that one down? Are you able to pull that one down? I'll read you my personal purpose. Every time I try to pull that thing down, I can never get it down. So we'll see if Chris can pull it out. Okay, so here's personal purpose. And then for you guys over here. So my personal purpose is to educate, contribute to, develop, and entertain millions of people through all forms of entrepreneurship, mentorship, speaking, and writing. So I wake up every day and say, how can I impact people through any of those, through entrepreneurship, speaking, writing, mentorship, which is what we're doing right now. And then how do I know if I'm on my purpose, if my purpose is on target? It's because I'm right in the middle of joy, impact, and revenue. So anything that I'm doing that's dead center, I'm happy doing it, I'm making an impact, and I'm making some money. That's the dead center of purpose for me. So great question, man. I appreciate it. That's how every day I wake up and say, let's do this again. Every day I wake up and say, let's go some more. Let's go harder. Let's push some more. It's purpose. So I appreciate that. Thank you for asking that question. Oh, you can't jump to number 2 yet. I got to ask you a second question. Now you can ask a follow-up to that one, but you can't switch topics. You can ask a follow-up to that one. It would be probably for my fear would be probably mostly for my children then. So if I was not on purpose, if I was not going after something, it would definitely be related to my kids for sure. So I don't fear about making money or being, or whatever for my kids. My kids, like, I'm not here to make money to leave it to my kids. Some people don't like this, but my job's not to give my kids money. I'm going to spend it all of it. My job is to teach them how to be entrepreneurs and how to create an impact themselves. That's my job. My job's not to make a bunch of money and hand it to their little asses. And like, no. Dad's going to spend it all and live his best life. Dad's going to live his best life. And you're along for a ride for some of that. However, I will teach you everything I know about how to go do that. So thank you for that follow-up question. I'm going to hit you with number 2. Question number 2. So, Wender, question number 2. How has fatherhood changed you as a man and as an entrepreneur? Yeah. Wender, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I figured it out. You see where on StreamYard, down where your picture is, and there's a little microphone. You muted that microphone on your picture where it says StreamYard, the StreamYard picture. There's a little picture of me. There's a little picture of you. You actually muted your microphone icon. It has nothing to do with your laptop. I was wrong. You actually muted the icon on your picture. Do you see it? Yep. There's a little icon of a microphone. No, don't hit remove. That's going to remove you. Scroll up just a little bit, and it'll say unmute microphone. I can't do it because he's muted himself. Does he see a picture like this? Yeah, he does. So you see a little picture of you, and where you scroll over yourself, it says remove. There should be a microphone right by your head on that picture. It's just a little itty bitty icon. You got to unmute that. Or just, what happens if he removes and comes back on? That'll kill the live? No, stay live, right? Hit remove on your, there you go, unmute it. There, you're in. Okay. Sorry, yeah, Instagram. Awesome. Sorry, we're sorry. I got to teach these youngsters how to work their technology. You know,
I don't do streams.
33 now, you don't know how to work streams. Okay. All right. So I apologize. How has fatherhood changed you as a man and as an entrepreneur?
It gives you a lack of focus. That's one of the things. It gives you a lack of focus, and your fear just got bigger. The reason why your fear got bigger, because you don't want to be in the positions when the needs it's required and you don't have the needs that they're looking for. You know, a daughter will ask you for anything, everything. They don't really have a connections with their mom, actually, when it comes down to ask for a favorite. They're always going to go for the dad regardless. So me knowing that I have a daughter, I'm pumped. You know, I have a daughter because she'll call me at 10 p.m., midnight. She'll say something, you know, like, Daddy, can you help me with my homework? You know, like those kind of things. I don't want to miss those opportunities. So now when I know I'm in the positions that I'm able to build 6 figures monthly, growing, it scares me if I stop making certain amounts. And now my daughter will call me and she said, Dad, I would like to, I want to change my dancing shoes. I want different things. Dad, can you change my room for me? I have to customize her room in 2 days at my house, even though she have her own room at her mom's house. She want a bigger TV to be at my house. So I have to get me a bigger TV, you know, change everything. It's just like those needs, when you don't have those needs as a father, and you know you have a child who loves you, and you move, you step forward as a man to be a dad, then the fears take place. This is
good fear, like good fear, right? Like good fear.
It's good fear, and that fear gives you that drive to do so on a daily. Even though you're having a bad day, you have this ongoing, unsolved problems. Even though you have millions, you feel like it's been unsolved. You're missing something, and you keep on searching by doing double towards what you was doing last year, by doing triple towards you was doing 3 years ago, because you know you gotta build family wealth. And now you start thinking when she's 16, what kind of car she's gonna need. Like if she's gonna move into her mom, she's gonna stay to her mom, or she wanna move into her dad, because due to the state, if someone is 16, 17, they could choose if they want to stay with their daddy or moms. So those kind of things, and you're trying to put yourself in their positions where you know for a fact life is not perfect, but you want to become perfect. Like you want to be a perfect dad. So
how do you keep from spoiling her? And because obviously with split parenting, I'm familiar with that.
Yeah.
It's sometimes hard to be, the educator or the disciplinarian or make them earn stuff as opposed to just give it to them. How do you keep from spoiling her, and what lessons do you kind of teach inside of that?
So one of my priority key, I don't want to have any children, even though I have money or not, and not knowing exactly how to clean, how to cook, how to fix her bed. She would spend 3 days with me every weekend, and I would like, look, listen, if you want to earn $20, you gotta clean your room. That's the first 20. The next following 20 will be while I'm cooking, you gotta watch me. Then once I'm done, you need to clean your plate. Make sure you clean everything, clean the kitchen. So I would build the same discipline that I have when I was a little boy growing up.
Sure.
So growing up in a whole different country, you as a man, they teach you how to cook, they teach you how to clean, they teach you how to manner yourself. So I'm not gonna go hard on her because this is a new law, this is a new generations. But I would make sure I turn her mindset into a monopoly. This is where when you have a daughter and she what, I want $20 from daddy because I want to play Roblox. She know if she want $20 for Roblox, she got to do something for me to give her the money. And I would show her like I have more than you thinking of. So whenever you need something, you have to come to me. But I create a friendship.
Can you do me a favor? Can you not tell my kids that you pay your daughter $20 to clean?
I need to see it here.
$20.
I need $20.
Your house has got some riches, bro. My kids are gonna get 20. They're gonna do some work for $20. So my kids will get like $5, maybe 10, if they go through like an hour and a half lesson of John C. Maxwell and I write a report on leadership.
You know what's crazy?
They get nothing for cleaning their house.
What's crazy? I make sure because cleaning comes with a sweat. I make sure she clean and I pay her. Then if she clean the dog, make sure she wash the dog, her dog, stay at my house, she still get the 20. But one thing that I found that was so passionate about children's, they love to read. They really do love to read. But the reading has to be something. It has to be something different, and she's doing it for free. She would be with me. I would just give her the book, and she would read 10 page. That's it, 5-10 page. Then I mark the page, and I'm like, look, listen, whenever we're done, you get your money, go to the book. But she never asked for money for reading the books, so that was like very good to me.
I love it. So how many of you guys out there, what's a lesson or what's a book that you recommend out there for the parents out there to give to the kids that's entrepreneurial based, leadership based? Put it in the comments. Join the conversation here. That's my fault. I was being a bad host. I was wrapped up in the convo. Get into the conversation here. What books do you recommend our kids read? Wender, hit me. Question number 2.
Man, Nick, if you have 10 years right now, and in 10 years, we both know in 10 years, and a lot of people know in 10 years, our life going to change extremely big. What is the first thing you would love to do as a father so you can feel free when you're in the business journey?
So I'm gonna. Can I lower it to 5 years? So my brain thinks it's 3 to 5 years. 10's too far.
Okay, let's go.
We don't know if we're gonna be on this planet in 10 years. So 3 to 5. So I want to be able to take my kids on 30 days all around the world for 30 days in the summer. Pick a bunch of spots and just like 5 days here, 5 days here. I've done it once before. On my honeymoon, I did a honeymoon all around the world. It's like 37 days. I would love to take my 2 kids all around the world, take a month off. I've got a vision of having 5 companies that I exit all 5 of them in the next 5 years. And I'm able to earn of those exits personally $50 million off each. So it'd be $250 million, $250 million. I want to take a month off, and I'll have that jet. You'll be in that jet with me. We'll share the jet. And I want to take.
We might have 2 jets.
I'm gonna take them all around the world, and because I want to, I want to make sure. Giovanna was in 13 countries by the time she was 3, but she doesn't remember any of it because we were launching Europe, so she doesn't remember any of it. And so I want to be able to do that and educate them on the way, do philanthropy on the way, donate our time, build schools, do stuff that's really cool like that. So that's a really big goal for the next 5 years. Great question. Thank you. What's up, Portugal? I see you, Portugal. How are you? There's got a little hello here from Portugal, from Susanna.
Portugal
Woo! In the house. A Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Good book. Thanks for sharing. What else you guys got out there? We got How to Turn $100 into $1 million. That's a good one for the kids. Thanks, Lee. Okay, so my did I ask you 2 already?
Yeah.
1, 2. Okay.
1.
Third one. Okay, third and final question. You've got people that are sales professionals, entrepreneurs, solo professionals, or solopreneurs, where they're one-person business owners. What are your 3 most critical must-have characteristics if they're going to make their first $1 million? If they've already made $1 million, maybe it's a couple more. What are those 3 must-have characteristics, non-negotiable? You must have blank, blank, and blank if you're going to be a millionaire or a multimillionaire.
You got to be okay when you heard someone say no to you. Never try to downgrade anyone who at the lowest just because you're at the highest. Your attitude has to be on point. Those are my top 3. Reason why
I'm typing them up to everybody. So number 1, rejection's okay.
Rejection, it's okay to get rejections until you get to the answer that you're looking for. Reason why
keep going.
Reason why I said what I said is because if you don't know how hard life is, you won't ever appreciate life. So if you don't know exactly how, when people say no, you don't know the meaning of what they know. You can't find the right answer. People say no to you just because they don't know what's going on. People say no to you because they don't have acknowledgement of what you try to explain.
Yep.
They say no to you because the wife is not around. They want to make the right decisions. They say no because 2 men is not enough. He needs the queen before he can say yes. Once you learn how to accept, this is like one of my top philosophy, and it helps me grow. I get clients who rejected me 2-3 years because they said I'm too young. They're not going to allow me to do quarterly taxes on their company. Company's doing $100 million. It was like, no, I need someone who's 60, 70. Then find out 60, 70 cannot keep up with the pace. The AI industry, the pace, the numbers. They can't work on Sunday. You see what I'm saying? Because
Wender works on all days.
I work all days. So if I work all day, it's 52 weeks. I'm saving you time and money. So once they understand it, then your value went up.
So rejection is okay. Number 2, attitude is everything. I heard you say. Actually, the order was stay humble. You said even when you start to get some momentum, things start to happen. You got to stay humble. Talk to me about that. Go deeper.
Money teach us 2 things. If you're humble and you start making money, you will have you're gonna stay even more humble. You're going to respect everyone who's around you. You're gonna understand before someone becomes successful, they must go to a rough path, and you're going to embrace these type of people who's at the rough path, so you can help them get to the new bridge. The second part, once you become an arrogant and you start making money, you're just like a horse that don't have an owner, and you're just in the jungle running around. You don't know exactly where you're going, because money can make you arrogant. Once money makes you arrogant, your success, it's just a short term. It's not a long term anymore, because the biggest money you're going to earn in your entire life, it's coming from someone that don't have nothing. It's coming from someone who's coming from the hood, someone who don't have a car, who's going to take the bus just because they want to work for you, just because they appreciate you, just because they see the vision, just because they see that you respect people around you. Just because you invited them to certain meetings, they never wish to meet all the people. Just because sometimes you might just have a meeting and you have a breakfast with them. Yeah. Just because you just shoot them a text, good words, and they have closest friend. Those closest friends never try to reach out. Just because you love to reach out, just to do a double check, Now anything can happen. And that's what money teach me.
Money's a magnifier, right? I mean, if you're a contributor with money, you'll be a really big contributor. If you're an asshole with money, you'll be a really big asshole. Okay. And the number 3, you said attitude is everything.
Attitude is everything.
Land the plane on that. A little bit more, a little deeper on that. Attitude's everything. If you're gonna make it out there, y'all, talk to me.
Attitude is everything. Why? You need to know how to manage anyone who show up in your face who have a bad day. Someone have a bad day and she or he walked into you having a bad day, saying anything to you, you don't have to switch. I heard the story that people said, be like water. I don't want to be like water, Nick, because we all have a different impact that we're going to make out of somebody else's life. Be like water. If someone is mad at me, I don't have to be mad at them. I could smile. I could be the opposite. So my attitude is me being the opposite and stay in the positivity path. So I can help the person have a bad day, find the reason of the bad day, and have this person move to a better day before I help them get to the good day. So that's why attitude is everything for me. I had to learn this when I used to say a timeshare for Steve Seagal. I was just 18, 19 years old. I was doing 2-3 jobs. And Steve was grabbing me, and he's a billionaire. He could have just grabbed the top salesman. He's going down below to just grab me, put me on stage, trying to have a conversations with me, teach me how to speak on stage. I didn't even know what I was saying. I was just so afraid. But the first thing he said, look, listen, when you know someone who's making more money than you, they're on this sales floor right now. Don't be afraid. Keep the same attitude. Keep the posture. Stay nice. Smile, even though someone is having a bad day. Don't just ask why. Try to find the distractions towards that person so they can just smile. 70% out of the 100%. Then it's going to go 30. Then it's going to go to 0. So this kind of like bring me to a situations when I have a bad day, I'm excited.
Well, you got $100 million smile, brother. You got 100. You don't have $1 million smile. You got $1 billion smile.
We got $1 billion.
All right. Last question for me. I just realized I've got to Zoom in 1 minute. Last question for me. Hit me. I'm ready.
You ready? Set.
Ready. Final question. Now you got to ask me the final question.
What is your biggest regret during the last 10, 20 years?
I've been asked this question several times actually on the 20-minute showdowns. I'll grab one.
Let me kind of close it out a little bit better.
Yeah.
As an entrepreneurship, what is the biggest regret you ever had? And for a fact, if you could have made this decisions, you could have been far or you could have lagged back.
Not making very difficult decisions about friendship and brotherhood as it was drastically impacting business, and allowing that language of brotherhood and friendship to manipulate the overall situation and story of what the reality was of how it was very negatively impacting business. And I'm going to stay there generically without going down into the details of that. But a lot of you guys are going to be faced with best friends, family, brotherhood, relationships that they were great for a moment. All of a sudden, they're very dramatically and drastically impacting business. But you allow the dialogue around, this is a brotherhood, so therefore this is friendship, so therefore, it strips away everything that y'all are building, right? So I think that's probably one of the greatest regrets I have in business for sure. Great question. Tough one for me to answer like this, but hopefully I got a good point across.
Yep, that was a good one.
Guys, Wender, where can we find you? Thank you so much for being on. Your first, your statement of people who come to America come with a purpose was probably one of the most powerful things said on the 20-minute showdown in the last 12 episodes. Where can everyone find you?
I'm actually right here in Orlando, Florida. Orlando, Florida. If you guys want to reach out, IG manager Wender. That's my IG. Wender Monelly. That's my Facebooks. Me and Nick. If you find Nick, you can find Wender.
Will I see you Thursday? Will I see you Thursday?
Listen, we're gonna be locked in Thursday.
All right.
My goal for Thursday is to bring anyone right now, young entrepreneur on social media. If you live in Orlando, if you live in Tampa area, if you live in West Palm area, just so you know, go straight on our DM. We got some crazy entrepreneurship business opportunity that's gonna about to pop out. So I need you guys to be on our DM ASAP. If you want to learn new stuff, Nick, as the same way as Nick said, hey, Wender, Nick know where to find me. I know where to find Nick.
I'm going to find you on Thursday.
The goal, Nick, is how can people find us? Because I can't leave you behind.
Well, where you can all find me, y'all, is www.nickslinktree.com. Everywhere you want to find me, hit me on all those things. Wender killed it. Give him a follow, give him a like, give him a share. This man brought it today. Thank you so much, Wender. Episode 12. I thought we did a damn good job, my friend. We're going to bring this thing to a rest. IG is off and broadcast is.